I'm working on the top of it and everything. Got it.
Okay.
It's good, Mike.
Thank you. We pride ourselves on quality here at Lunch Jam Radio. Quality artists, quality products. Like commercial. Hi, you guys. I'm back, Miss Lovey. We're about to go live on here, so y'all just chill your bits. I got Brandon Polson in the video.
What up?
In the video.
Still in the video, in the building.
Cool your jets.
Hey, shout out to the Giggle Fits fundraiser. Shout out to all the Harvey victims, man. Stay strong.
We not live on there.
Okay,
We're just talking to my live, but I like your enthusiasm.
Whoever's live,
like
though, because the situation is live. So
right.
I'm
That's what happens here, okay?
Every move is a movie.
As soon as you get situated,
I might need to have to charge y'all for the tape though, to release off this.
So all these hoes to rack it up.
Rack it up. Put your earphones on and this shit cracking.
Let's get the Facebook live. I'm taking on my live.
I'm sorry, my bad. I didn't mean that.
See you in my Coogee shirt.
Sorry, guys.
Throwback.
You dressed up.
Thursday.
You ready?
www.number2jamradio.com. It's Thursday, and y'all know from 7 to 9 we jamming and cramming. So we're gonna have an awesome track. Hopefully, it's awesome that we're gonna put in the rotation. We're gonna jam and cram tonight. We got a lot of special guests. I'm just a co-host, and we have the host, Miss Lovey, in the building.
What's up, y'all? Miss Lovey, the queen of all things independent, sitting here on her throne, ready to dish out some independent justice. I got a ton of hip hop in the building. I got my special co-host with me, guys, Mr. Gorilla Monk. Say hi to the people.
Hey, people. Hey.
He's hilarious. I invited him to be a special guest host. He's a really awesome supporter. He always rocks at the show, so we're interested to see what he is going to be like on this side of the camera.
I'm nervous in the motherfucker.
I told you I was on my get the boys covered.
Oh, man. But our first guest, Boris, is going to introduce.
All right, so we got the homie. I met him a while back. Actually, he's affiliated with Key Lime Magazine as well.
Family.
Can't forget that. You family. We write and blog for Key Lime Magazine as well. I met him through Keita. He came to Houston. I believe the first show I did together, I was a guest judge with you. And it was like a comedy competition. Shout out to Kevin Thomas, who won that competition. Basically talking about weed the whole time.
Yeah. Tell them how we ran it, though.
I can't remember.
We did it like the dunk contest. As soon as the comedians came out, they put the numbers up.
Yeah.
You know
We got the
panel
right
after
after
yeah, there we go.
So it basically came down to the end. Shout out to Brandon Quayshawn. He did an awesome job as well. Basically, them two who was in the top tier, but everybody else awesome job as well. So shout out to
tell him why he's here and tell him the people his name.
Brandon Polson. He's here to talk about
my fundraising event. You know what I'm saying? Everything really has been going on lately. I'm a Harvey victim with 4 kids who got swept up by the storm. Just like overnight, my whole life changed. And since then, I've just been trying to do things to get revenue for my family, basically. I spent 5 nights in the George R. Brown. It kind of just was an important part of everything that was going on. And I chose not to just fall down on what happened and build myself up. So I'm basically out here fundraising, doing fundraising events. It's called the Giggle Fits Comedy Fundraiser.
Okay.
And basically, it's just fundraising for all the victims, not just my family, but anybody that is affected that I can help with the
So you were infected so much, infected.
Infected.
You were affected.
Well, I could have got infected because I was in that swamp water with all them crocodiles, and I saved lives. You feel what I'm saying? And
that's a beautiful thing. What part of town were you on when the situation happened?
Clayton Homes. We were in Clayton Homes, right by the Buffalo Valley, which is 5 minutes away from the drug. Listen, I was the first person in the building. I was the first person waiting for them to open the door. You see what I'm talking about? So therefore, I walk out with these 5 kids, and all the news people are bam, colliding with me. So basically, they're helping me write my story. But it didn't end there because I was in there, so I started getting people wanting to interview me from like CBS, NBC. So I did some live interviews for CBC Canada. Mm-hmm. And then after that, she started asking me to to give her some exclusive stories that weren't on the news. And I did a couple, and they started going viral. Then I started thinking about it. If my information is that important, why not just save it for myself? So I started live streaming just the whole process, thanking police officers, keeping everybody encouraged. You feel what I'm saying?
What would you say about the whole experience that you saw that was the most, I guess, not to say gut-wrenching, but had the most effect on you, like personally, like on your, kind of like just on your livelihood?
Just the older people. or the people with mental problems, you gotta understand it's like some people are already living where they need home health care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when that happens, they're in this building where they have all this Red Cross, but they don't have that immediate care.
Right.
So it takes the volunteers to go, hey, find these people at first, because these people are just lost in the numbers. So first we gotta find these people, and then we gotta render aid to them through the avenues that they're supplying for us. So it kind of hurts when you see somebody just laying there, you know they're going through something, but they're so shell-shocked to even talk about it.
Right.
And you feel like they're helpless, you know. And it's just, you seeing hundreds and hundreds of those people. I mean, even waking up seeing people on top of people is mind-boggling.
Right.
You only see that when you go to football games or basketball games. So to see it and wake up and have to stand in line of 200 people with 5 kids is just so much that replays in my head, you know. And that's not even a story. And I'm not going to tell the story like you need to cry about it and feel sorry for my family, because it is a light at the end of that tunnel.
Right.
Like I say, I was interviewing, motivating people, and at the end of the day, I have a lot of exclusive film that should be worth something, you know what I'm saying, for the history books, because it's kind of like when Katrina hit.
Right.
We don't see those Superdome videos.
Right.
We see we hear the articles, they're looting, they're doing this, they're rapists, drug addicts, you feel what I'm saying? And the only image they can portray of us as a people is what they see, especially at our dire times.
Right.
So if we want to change our whole race or whole way we're getting treated 100 years from now, we got to show them in these moments of fucking there we go. When I'm on zone, that's what I do.
That was
moments of catastrophe. I can say it. I can say it.
I would have struggled with that.
Spell it.
No.
I can say it.
They don't never give a shout out to the people, man, that's doing the good. The
Exactly,
Superman, the hero,
exactly.
you know what I'm saying?
It's like this. It's like when we have a microscope on us and they have to help us, what do they view us as? If you see a wild fucking monkey jumping in the cage, you don't give a fuck if you have to render aid to this motherfucker or not. You're going to be cautious just because you don't know.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's kind of how it is with us. So if they see us, I have to help the monkey.
Right.
I can't just walk in. It's my job to help the monkey. You know what I'm saying? But you see when this microscope is on us, if you can control our emotions through all the pain and show we can come together, maybe it'll change the way that our children are growing up 50 years from now. Right. So they won't have that fear when we get pulled over. So they won't be opening the door to a wild monkey. You feel what I'm saying? Because these images that I have are worth. Fuck you too, Trump. Could I say that?
Yeah, you can say whatever.
Say it twice.
Trump. Yeah, fuck you, Trump. 3 times? I'm not even gonna give him that much. I'm not even gonna give him that much. I'm not gonna give him that much attention. For real, for real. But the matter of the fact is that I just watch my YouTube videos and my Facebook videos.
Tell the people how they can get to your YouTube so that they can tune in and check it out.
Brandon Polson. You know, I used to go by Po Boy, but I'm getting out of my old self. Like a Po Boy sounds. My last name is Polson.
Not Po Boy.
And I got it when I was a boy. Po Boy.
All right, guys.
Like Po Boy with an I. So it makes me different. But I just changed all that because I feel like, for one, listen, and I could talk hours about this shit because not only was we the first people in Georgia Brown, we got kicked out. And this, I made Houston Chronicle Sunday. Google it right now, screenshot it, and put it on feed, and basically telling our story. We got a female voucher to get to the hotel, and we backtracked. We lost all of our IDs on the way there, but they gave us this female voucher. I said we were good. The morning comes, the news comes in, and they put me and the 4 kids out because my girl didn't have her ID.
Oh, man.
But you got a voucher. Listen, and I have a voucher. So I'm walking into the situation. She crying. She right there. She been going through so much. I promise you. She on front page 2 with her dog Missy. Everybody loving her. But
so now you know how she feel when you lose shit. Yeah, she lost her ID. You know the tables turn. We as men lose stuff all the time.
Oh man, it was a terrifying loss because she told me to check for all the bags, and I say I got it, but we're dealing with this issue, so much shit is going on, and we left it in the police's car. So. And it's all documented on these news reports, but I'm telling you live. Mm-hmm. So they kick us out, make us walk the kids down. And by that time, think where I'm at. I go to Georgia Brown for 5 days after being swept up. I see the people. Beyonce and Jay-Z was trying to help us get a room. But we got the voucher. We get kicked out. My mind is in scrambled eggs. Mm-hmm. And I see the kids know about it, and I see the look on their face. And the look on their face affected me so bad that I had to put all of them in the car. But y'all little, listen, I cannot, listen. It's making me shake talking about it. I cannot let y'all have this visual of these people watching us pull these bags down with these kids. I don't even want y'all to see that. I don't even want that to haunt y'all. I'm a strong enough man to put y'all down there. Listen, I got it all live too. Thank me. You know what I'm saying? Thank me. And I got a live that when I went back to the counter to talk to the woman, hey, can you explain to me why are we getting kicked out? Well, the FEMA and the IAD, I say, there's a FEMA number associated. Is there any other way we can verify it? But the FEMA number. So it wasn't about the motherfucking people. It was about the money.
Right.
But I never gave up. So this is where my nonprofit comes in.
Right.
The whole time I might have lost for thoughts. I might have lost for body energy. I'd have been through 5 days. I'm like, just don't pass out, bro. I do party a little bit. I do drink, do my thing. You feel what I'm saying? I already pushed my heart rate up on my personal issues. But at this moment, it's like I'm on 3 mollies, a blunt of kush, some K2, and I got to hold strong because the kids is making me jump back in the car and I can't look soft.
Yeah, they watch.
So I started videotaping saying, patience, prayer, faith. Like a song, my nigga, Boris. Patience, prayer.
Pretty sound of that.
Patience. Trying to mentally psych myself out. And, man, we went to some old hood-ass motel called the Fiesta Inn. Ooh, crackheads. And the whole time I'm just saying patience, prayer, faith, patience, prayer. And that paid off because Beyonce and Jay-Z helped us get a room, which where we're at now. And I told you, I'm live streaming everything. BET, get at me. You know, Universal, get at me. I got some exclusive shit. Come on, write that shit. Or write it to my nonprofit so we can change other people's lives and they won't have to depend on the first Red Cross, FEMA. Let's give them another avenue when these rappers say, I'm not donating to this organization. Well, I got a brother who's been affected that has an organization, so automatically get to him.
Right.
And that's what I'm trying to create out of this, that just the whole concept of
I guess I gotta say, I commend you for handling it because there's not a lot of men that are able to be logical in situations and they turn to the female, you know, not like that, but to a certain extent where, you know, as a woman, you know, you need to have your man have a certain amount of like strength about any situation, at least his face, so you can
body language at that. You feel what I'm saying? I try to train my subconscious to make my conscious think the right shit.
And thanks for not getting niggerish down there. I mean, you had every reason too with the way they was acting. You wouldn't have a voucher if they hadn't given it to you. I mean,
if there's a number, there's a verification, and I know that. So I know it's just the devil's work. And those words got me through. It was out of my control. You gotta understand. Listen, that's why people go to their job. Nigga, fuck y'all, nigga. My check was short. Nigga, we done got swept up by a catastrophe. 500 years. First people in Georgia are brown. News like a bitch. That's why I'm getting used for my. This is after I'm recording the videos, inspiring people. I got me on the mic on live stream. So this is after the news has tried to use me. So I'm like, damn, we got all this exposure and shit. We doing all this shit, and we still going through all this bullshit. And I see fucking articles, J.J. Watts, for 300 million trillion on the same page as my family, Houston Chronicle, last Sunday. I don't know the day. Google that bitch right now. And it makes me feel like, what is it about?
Right.
So I stopped trying to, you know, make motherfuckers cry and I did the nonprofit.
Right. But at the end of the day, by you going through this, it really inspired you to get the nonprofit off the ground and actually create this avenue for people.
Man,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like if this wouldn't have happened and you didn't have to go through all this and show, you know, that amount of character, then you would have never got to meet Jay-Z or Beyonce, or you wouldn't have got to, you know, be in a position to where you can put it out there like, hey, this is a different avenue. Hey, this is what I went through. Don't let it be what destroys us. Let's let it be what builds us and shows us what we need to do as a community when disaster strikes. Not depend on white man to come write the check.
Yeah, don't depend on shit.
You know what I'm
just grab
saying?
the
Like,
applications.
come to your people and you know, do your thing. So I think that's super awesome.
What's your name?
Tell the people.
Brandon Polson.
Yes,
Brandon
Polson.
Artist formerly known as Po Boy. But we
Kevin
do that
Harvey
good
challenge
shit.
you.
We challenge you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey,
We challenge y'all. Listen, we gonna challenge them to get the real stories out there and just stop talking about the looting or showing the people getting yanked out of the car. I got people dancing and I got people dancing, celebrating life up in there. Not even knowing what's to come after them when they get out of there, and that's a hard road in itself. But if you don't approach it with that good spirit,
and let's not overlook the PPF. You know, you kept repeating it, kept saying it over and over. So please let everybody know what that represents.
Patience, prayer, and faith, man.
Patience, prayer, and faith.
Listen, when you're dealing with something that you have no control over, and you see all the negative right there in your face, and you try to ask for answers and you don't have them, just be patient in your mind.
Right.
and pray about it. And have faith. You cannot have prayer without faith because it's like you're praying with skepticism in your mind. You're praying hoping it's going to happen. You don't pray hoping it's going to happen. You praying knowing it's going to happen.
Right.
But you have patience for them thoughts to equalize into your prayers.
Well, I just think it's awesome. You are inspiring, and I think it's great. And I appreciate you taking the time to come down. Tell me one more time about the nonprofits.
Yes, listen. It's so deep. I'm so deep with this other thing that I'm involved in as far as my life. But I came up here for the Giggle Fits Comedy Show. It's a fundraiser for me and my family. The Giggle Fits Comedy Show will be at Live Oak this Saturday. The doors open at 9. Tickets are $10. Man, just come and celebrate life. Celebrate the breath that you're breathing out your lungs, and just celebrate laughing. Laughing is the key of life. If you can't laugh shit off, you're gonna die holding the shit in.
What day is it?
It's
September the 16th.
Yeah, I'm putting it like September 16th.
I'm trying to get the information out there.
Yeah, it's September 16th. Live Oak Bar and Grill. I think it's 1044 Hempstead. Live Oak Bar and Grill.
North side.
Yes, north side.
And can you please tell the people your social media one more time, because we got listeners, and I want to make sure everybody can get in contact with you and be a part of your journey, especially if you were a lady as well.
I want them to. I really want them to. I want everybody to be a part of it. I'm sorry, I didn't even look down, sip on my drink.
No, you did.
Brandon Polson, everything.
Brandon Polson.
Brandon. That's simple. Polson. And if you just really Google that, you'll find all my social medias, and you just link up with me and follow the movement. It's not for me, it's for us.
It's for us. Well, I definitely appreciate that. We're gonna take a little break, you know what I mean? But just to put out there to you, because I know you want to know, the Jam and the Cram song of today, the first segment is called Superman Fly. So Superman Fly is going to be our first Jam and the Cram song for this section. So you guys keep it locked in right here.